This morning, President Biden's son, Hunter Biden, is expected to appear in federal court in Delaware. He'll be arraigned on 3 gun charges.
Hunter Biden is expected to plead not guilty to charges that he allegedly lied on a federal form to obtain a firearm. NBC News White House correspondent Mike Memoli joins us now from outside that courtroom. That's in Wilmington, Delaware. Hey, Mike, good morning. So Biden's own lawyers fought to make it so that he would not have to appear in person today, but they were rejected. What can we expect from Hunter Biden's arraignment today?
Well, Savannah, this should be a routine proceeding, well, as routine as any court proceeding can be when it involves the son of the sitting president of the United States. And I should emphasize should be routine because we remember what happened just about 10 weeks ago when I was standing outside this same courtroom when we then expected a routine proceeding in which Hunter Biden would enter into that plea agreement that his attorneys had reached with federal prosecutors, not just on these gun-related charges, but also on tax charges. That deal, of course, unraveled under some probing questions from the judge overseeing this case, Mary Ellen Noriega, in which she questioned not just the terms of this agreement, but also how it was supposed to be implemented. So today's proceeding follows from that the collapse of that agreement, and now we expect, as you say, Hunter Biden to plead not guilty to these charges. Now, Hunter Biden's attorneys point out that these specific charges that he's going to be pleading to today have never been brought before in this jurisdiction, the U.S. Attorney for Delaware. They've also faced constitutional challenges. The judge overseeing this case can, based on today's proceedings, either set a trial date or maybe order the parties to go back to the drawing board and try to reach a new plea agreement.
Mike, you talk about how unprecedented those charges are there. Remind us exactly what those charges are and the possible sentence realistically they could carry if convicted.
Sure. Now, we're familiar, of course, with the background checks that are required when you purchase a firearms. Those forms require an individual to certify that they are not under the influence of narcotics. This purchase occurred just about 5 years ago exactly at the peak of Hunter Biden's drug addiction. So 2 of the charges stem from him falsifying information, certifying that he was not, when he in fact was under the influence of narcotics. The third has to do with the owning of the gun under those terms itself. It could carry a charge, a maximum charge, if all 3 charges were given the maximum sentence of 25 years in prison and $750,000 fine. Unlikely in this case, even if it were to go to trial and he were to be found guilty, because he is a first-time offender. Now, what we're also waiting for is what happens to those tax charges that Hunter Biden was also set to plead guilty to about 10 weeks ago. We're still waiting for the U.S. Attorney, David Weiss, to move on those charges.
All right, Mike Memoli in Delaware. Mike, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.